Hi there, Imani. This is Alexis Joy from Alexis Joy VIP Access. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It is so wonderful to be speaking with you today. And first off, I just want to congratulate you on all the magnificent success with your career.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Now, everybody hates Chris. You were 11 years old when you got the job. What was it like for you?
It was like the best feeling in the world. I mean, I would always dream about it, but the fact that it came true was just amazing. So, yeah, that was an awesome experience for me.
That's wonderful. Now, what do you miss most from working on the show?
I miss the cast and the crew. I think that was like the best thing about that show. I mean, not to mention it was my first project ever, but that cast and the crew, they were like a family to me, and we were all so close. But I just miss going there every day and being around those people.
And I just want to say you did an incredible job. You instantly became a fan favorite and won the hearts of every viewer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, what inspired you to become an actress?
Oh, well, it was just something that I decided that I wanted to be an actress at the age of 7. It was just something that I've always enjoyed doing. I would be in my room by myself because I have 5 brothers and I'm the only girl. I didn't really have a lot of friends. So I would just play imaginary things with myself and act out scenes. And I was a really big fan of Raven Simone. She was when That's So Raven was out. So I always pictured myself being on her show. But it was just something that I've always wanted to do since I was a little girl. I've never seen myself doing anything else.
Aw, that's spectacular. And look at you now on the big screen and small screens.
Thank you, yeah.
Now, this February, you're starring as Gabby Douglas in the Gabby Douglas Story. This is a big role. How do you feel, and what was your reaction like when you found out you got the role?
You know what? I'm so excited. I'm very anxious. I'm really happy. I just can't wait for people to see it. You know, I can't even explain how I really feel because there's so many emotions going on. And yeah, it's a very big deal. So I'm very honored to be playing Gabrielle. My reaction when I first booked the role was I was driving to my acting class actually. And my agent and manager called me, and they three-wayed me in, and they told me, first they tried to play a trick that I didn't get the role. So, yeah, that wasn't very nice. But then they told me that I did, so I just started screaming. Screaming at the top of my lungs. I was so excited. But, yeah.
That is a wonderful, wonderful surprise, and congratulations once again on such an incredible role. I look forward to seeing you in the movie.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, did you do any extensive gymnastics training for this role?
Everything was really fast-paced. So I literally auditioned, got a call back. Then I ended up booking it in the same week I booked it, I flew out to Canada. So everything was really fast. So we didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of training, but we did like a week and a half to 2 weeks of training of learning all the choreography, like the floor routines and beam routines. So we did do some training in that aspect.
Wow.
And then we jumped right into filming, so everything was really, really quick.
Wow, very interesting. Such a hectic and busy schedule for you filming this movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what's the most unexpected thing you learned about Gabby Douglas in the process of filming this movie?
I think the most unexpected thing is I feel like in those type of situations when we're meeting someone like Gabrielle, you know, she's a celebrity, you know, and we may have expectations of how they're going to be, or we may not, but we don't ever know what to expect. So I think the thing that surprised me was that she was just like any normal teenage girl, you know what I mean? She was very humble, very down to earth. She was a very sweetheart, and she has feelings just like everyone else. And sometimes I forget that at the end of the day that we are all human. But I think that was one of the things that taught me the most. She's just like any other teenage girl.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what did you learn about yourself as a result of doing this movie?
I learned, well, it wasn't really something that I learned about myself. It was just something that was highlighted throughout the whole process. Is how competitive I can be.
Yes.
And I was very competitive with myself, and sometimes I had to remember that I wasn't a real gymnast. So it's okay if you don't get it right the first time. You know, you've never. I had to tell myself, like, this is very foreign to you. This is very foreign to your body. You've never moved your body in this way at all. You know, so it's okay if you don't get it right the first time. So I think that's something that stood out to me. Like, I had to remind myself, like, Imani, you can't get everything right the first time.
Oh, that's fantastic. This movie was definitely such an incredible experience for you, definitely, right?
Yeah, what a ride. I'm very excited. I can't wait for everyone to see it. I think everyone's really, truly going to be inspired and love the film.
Terrific. Yes, definitely. I'm already inspired talking to you, so I can only imagine watching the movie. I can't wait.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, is it harder or easier to portray someone who is real rather than fictitious?
It is definitely harder, I feel like, to play someone that is real because there's a lot more research that goes into it. You're not just, I mean, you're creating, I guess you're adding your own spice to it, but you have to remember to bring their essence and capture their energy and what people know them for. So you have to research this character. There's a lot more research and background you have to do. I feel like that's, it's just harder. With Tonya, the character from everybody that I'm known for, that's something that the writers and producers, they created and I created too along the way, you know, and that just came naturally as we began. But with this is something that you can't just jump into and expect to do it. However, it's something that you should definitely research.
Absolutely.
Do your homework on. You have to do homework with characters that are real, because people know these people personally, so you want to do them justice, you know?
Yes, definitely, and I know you did. You're such a phenomenal actress, so I know you did.
Oh, thank you so much. You're just buttering me up today.
No. Well, you're amazing, so what can I say?
Thank you.
Now, what was the most memorable moment on set of the movie?
The most memorable moment for me is being able to work with the people that I worked with on this project. Just meeting Gabrielle and, being able to play her, like, what? That's amazing. And working with Miss Vivacious and Brian T. and Miss Regina King, that was a moment that stood out for me because I looked up to women like Miss Regina King and Miss Vivacious and even Gabby Douglas. And Miss Regina and I formed a really great bond after this movie. So that's really cool that I get to walk around and be like, hey, I'm friends with Regina King now, you know what I mean? So that's pretty awesome.
Amazing. And I'm sure it was so wonderful for you meeting Gabby Douglas, who you actually portrayed in the movie. That was definitely fantastic for you.
Yeah, of course. Just meeting Gabrielle and her family, they're all so sweet and they were very open, and I just really, really appreciate them.
Aw, that's magnificent. Now, what do you want people to take away from this movie?
What I would love people to take away from this movie is that, with this movie, you're going to see that Gabrielle had her own trials and tribulations, her own ups and downs, but I want you to take away that, it's a process and it's a struggle, but you see that she never gave up, and I hope that it inspires everyone to get out there and just go after what they love, no matter how hard it gets. I hope it pushes you to keep trying and motivates you, and I think it really will do that, because I've seen the movie, and it brought me to tears.
Aww.
Very emotional, and I think people are really gonna love it. And it's a family. It's like you can sit there and watch it with your family. I don't know. It's just gonna be just fantastic. I think it's really gonna motivate people to really go out there and go after their dreams and take risks and sacrifice and just do what they love.
Wonderful. And the great part of this movie is the inspiring message it has behind it. So I know families and everyone worldwide would be looking forward to seeing this phenomenal movie.
Yeah, because, I mean, not only Gabrielle, but her whole entire family made so many sacrifices for her because they believed in her so much, you know. They knew that she could go somewhere. They knew that she had a talent. So I think that was just amazing that her whole family just stood behind her, and they sent her off to Iowa at 14. And the whole story, the whole message is just so amazing. I just can't wait for everyone to see it because now they're truly going to understand what Gabrielle went through, and it's just going to be great.
That is excellent. Yes, what you just said just gave me chills to see how supportive Gabby Douglas's family was to her and continues to be to her. So I really can't wait to see the movie. You're making me so excited to see it.
Good. We should all get excited.
Definitely. Now, what other things can we look forward to from this year?
Right now I'm really excited about this movie and promoting this, and I'm also looking at different scripts and exploring whatever direction I want to go to. So we will see where I land.
Outstanding. And I know all your fans will just have to stay tuned for all your great projects.
Yes. Stay tuned. I'm sure I'm going to have something soon to share with you guys.
Definitely. Now, thank you so much, Imani, for speaking with me today. I had a blast interviewing you.
Oh, thank you.
And I wish you continued success with your career. And everybody make sure you catch Imani Hakim in Lifetime's The Gabby Douglas Story. Congrats on all your success, Imani. I can't wait to see the movie.
Thank you so much. Yeah, catch it on Lifetime February 1st at 8 p.m.
Yay! Thank you so much, Imani. Looking forward to seeing the movie. And everyone make sure you tweet Imani and tell her the amazing job she did.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much. This was awesome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.